What's up, everybody, and welcome to the Justin Ford Podcast, where I'll be releasing life-changing principles and valuable information focused on all things faith, finance, family, fitness, real estate, and so much more. Let's go! What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the Justin Ford Unleashed Podcast. Super excited to be here with you again today. Hopefully you guys have been doing great since the last episode we had. Guys, if you are loving the show, do me a favor. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. You can subscribe right here on YouTube, or if you're listening in from your favorite podcast platform, hit the subscribe button. And if you love the show, do me a favor. Go ahead and leave a 5-star review. If you want to follow me on social media, you can at The Official Justin Ford. Again, at The Official Justin Ford. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, and even on TikTok. And again, feel free to reach out anytime if you have any questions. Justin at justinfordunleashed.com. Got another exciting episode for you here today. Got my lovely wife, Joy Ford, in the studio.
Hey.
Another episode of Real, Raw, and Uncut.
Mm-hmm.
And we're here to talk about our 2023 goals. We're excited about it.
And how cold we are right now. That's why I have my jacket on.
It's cold.
Not in the studio. I'm just cold-blooded. Like, I'm always cold,
It's definitely cold outside. But we're excited to talk about 2023. But before we get into that, guys, this episode is brought to you by my friends over at Next Door Lending. Next Door Lending is a team of professionals that believe everyone should be treated as if they lived next door. The founders and team members have more than 150 years of combined experience helping clients all over the country choose the best loan program to help accomplish their goals. Next Door Lending is currently licensed in 21 states and has a team of over 100 loan officers specializing in helping you get the best rate and terms. Whether you're looking to refinance your home or you're looking to purchase your next home, call my friends over at Next Door Lending today at 888-885-3667 or visit their website at nextdoorlending.com. All right. It's crazy to think that 2022 is already over. This year went by so fast, and 2023 is upon us. It's like right here.
I know.
It's right, like, I mean, we're steps away. You could throw a stone into 2023.
I know. I'm ready for it.
But, you know, I'll say this before we get into the 2023 goals. I know one of the big goals for me in 2022 was to
What's one of your big goals for 2023?
Well, let's talk about 2022.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I was going to say one of my big goals for 2022 was to start the podcast.
Was it?
Yep.
Well, look at that.
And we started right in January, so it's exciting.
Really? I thought it was the summer.
No.
Wow. That went by fast.
Maybe it was started in February, but I
Spring.
know it was January, February.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Which was pretty exciting.
It's been a year almost.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah. No, that's awesome. And so 2023, yeah. So you want me to start?
So So what are your top 3 goals for 2023?
Top 3 goals for 2023. I
or do you want me to just?
Well, I would say no. I've got a few. I would say
Okay, let me ask it this way: top 3 things, whether it's work, speaking, and physical activity, like.
So we
health.
should have categories.
Yeah, why not?
Categories. Well, you know what's interesting is from a health standpoint, I just started, taking I started the health program where my blood, stool, and saliva tests were done at a microbiome level. And I've been on these new vitamins and this new plan based on my body specifically, not just randomly found out a bunch of stuff that I shouldn't be eating, that I should be eating. And so I would say from a health standpoint, maybe, lose 20, 25 pounds, get more physically active. I know that's one of the difficult things for me, just because I get so busy. That's from a health standpoint. I would say from, a business standpoint, I definitely have some great things in business going on right now.
How many speaking engagements do you want to do for 2023?
At least 100. That's my goal, is 100.
Realistically.
I'd say 100. Those 365
How
days
many
in the year.
paid speaking engagements would you like to sign a contract for?
Maybe 100's too many.
Yeah.
No, but I speak a lot. It just depends
Okay,
on.
then how many paid speaking engagements do you want for 2023? Like, what's your goal with, like, as far as payment? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when somebody brings you in, a broker or something,
or whatever.
Or you're going to speak somewhere.
Yeah, I mean,
like,
I'd say probably, 20, 25.
Okay.
I don't want to limit it, though. I don't want to
No. But I mean, yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, I mean, it's, again, you can look at your goals, and I think everybody should have goals. As a matter of fact, maybe we should say, it's important to have goals, right?
Yeah.
It's important to have goals so you have something to aim at, something to target. I would say 20. Let's say 20 speaking engagements paid for.
And I say that to
or
Justin.
25.
I say that to him because he's an awesome speaker,
Thank
so
you very much.
I really want to see that, like.
And I know that's coming. I know Tony Robbins and even John Maxwell say they had to do thousands of free speaking engagements. And I love to speak. Like, I could speak for free and feel like I got a greater return or impact on me than a check, right? Yeah. But I mean, I do get paid.
But his time is valuable.
Well, I get paid. I get paid to speak. Sure. It's not every time, but the goal is, I love selling real estate, and I know I'm really great at it, but I love speaking and making an impact more. So I think in 2023, more speaking, more impact, less selling homes. Mm-hmm. Growing the EXP team, my goal is to have 500, people in our RevShore organization by the end of 2023, which is going to be great. I also think we are in the process of looking to buy a home in Florida as a
that's one of my goals.
So what are your goals? Go ahead.
So a couple of my goals are I want to start a nonprofit for women.
Hey.
Specifically women that have just come out of a divorce or that were freshly divorced, because I've just come across too many women that have gone through a divorce and they were stay-at-home moms and depended on their husband to pay, and they stood home and took care of the kids, and then they kind of like have nothing. Like, and it's hard. It's hard to see that, and my heart has grown to really want to help women, get back their purpose if they feel like they lost their purpose. Yeah. Just really help raise women up in that area.
Like impact women.
Yeah, so I'm going to start a nonprofit, and I hope that starts up, and that's my goal for this year, to start it and actually be having it going. Yeah. And I got my real estate license just a few months ago.
Yeah.
So I'm ready to
last month.
Yeah. So I got to put some, I have goals to
What are your goals for real estate?
So I'm waiting to meet with my coach.
Who's your coach?
Get that in writing. My biggest thing on my list is my biggest thing to accomplish this year is honestly, and I think I've told it to you quite a few times, is having a couple of investment homes in Florida.
For sure.
I mean, honestly, that is I'm ready for it. Like, I'm not going to sit here and say I'm going to close. I want to sell 50 to 100 homes.
Yeah, because you're not trying to do real estate like I've done real estate.
No, because you've done a great job, and I'm going to do.
That's not what you want to do, though. And I agree. I mean, I don't think you're going to be prospecting, making phone calls, doing all that stuff.
I really want to do the investment side of it, like with properties.
Yeah, which is good.
And still do a couple of deals.
Yeah,
I'm going to do a good amount of deals for the year.
You're going to be working our database for our clients, working with referrals.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, we knew you getting your license was not going to be doing what I do.
No.
And speaking of license, I just want to acknowledge you because you didn't pass your test on your first try. And I think you should share this because we have people that are listening who might either be considering real estate or trying to get their real estate license. So, go ahead and share that.
So one of my goals for 2022 was to pass my test, right? So going backwards now.
How many times did it take you?
So I honestly took that test this past year, 2022. I think I took it
3 times.
4 times.
4 times.
Yep.
And then you took it a couple years ago.
I
3
took
times.
It a while back 3 times.
So that on your 7th time you passed.
Yes. And that's, to me, this is me. I'm not a test taker. I'm saying this to be real about it because I honestly have never in my life been a great test taker. I can study for hours and weeks and, everything. And I just barely passed my tests growing up in school.
Yeah.
And I never understood like kids like you that would goof around in class and got an A+ every time.
I did.
Yeah.
Never had to study,
I'm listening. I had to go home and study. I had to rewrite my notes. I had to whatever. And so I took this real estate test quite a few times, and I didn't think I was going to pass the last time, and it said pass, and I was like, my gosh. And then I came home and said, now what?
Yeah. But
so that was one of my goals, and I'm glad I did that. So my goal, So my, my goals this year is like to do the nonprofit for women, and then get some investment properties going in Florida.
And I think it's, the one thing that you did about getting your real estate license is you didn't quit. And I always tell people, as long as you don't quit, you can accomplish your goals. I mean, obviously they have to be realistic goals, but like, I think that if you make, if you have a goal to pay off debt, if you have a goal to lose a certain amount of weight, if you have a goal to, I mean, even from running, let's just look at your 1 year journey. 'Cause now you've been running for 1 year.
Yeah.
You started at the beginning of December last year, and you've now been running for the last year. I mean,
I feel like it's been a year and a half.
No, it was in December, but it's crazy to think how many miles. Like, think about if you actually tallied up how many miles you've ran in the last year.
I know. And I will not because it's a losing of weight thing. I honestly didn't look at it that way. I just looked at it as being consistent, doing something every single day. And running, I did lose like 25 pounds in a year, which is people can do that probably.
And you haven't like completely changed the way you eat. I mean, you still eat ice cream a lot.
Yeah, a lot. Yeah, I enjoy my treats still, but every day I'm running and doing weights or yoga.
No, but it's become a part of your lifestyle.
Now it's a lifestyle, and I don't want to go into I'm not in 2023 saying I want to lose weight. I know you said that, but my thing is just staying consistent in what I'm doing and the results.
Do you want to run? Do you have any goals with your running? Because I know you did an 8K.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't
want to
run
a marathon.
No, I don't want to hurt my knees and my ankles. I feel like a lot of runners. I've talked to a lot of runners where their knees are bad.
Yeah,
I'm fine. I want to be older with good knees.
Yeah. And so do you have any other goals? I mean, obviously you want to start the nonprofit. You want to get some investment properties. Do you have any other goals?
I'm sure I do. I just haven't thought of them enough to.
Yeah. Just like I do last minute Christmas shopping, I also do last minute goal planning. But I definitely take time to sit down and really go through some goals. So
because my thing is writing a goal means now having a whole action plan for it, and that takes. And again, that's like, I have to do that. Like we're doing that, right? We have to probably we have to do that. Or I'm sure you've done it, but I have to start doing it because I do have goals, and I just have to.
You just have to identify them and put a plan around it.
Yeah,
that's
put
it.
a plan.
Another goal for me is I'm going to be unleashing the audiobook for Justin Ford.
Oh,
Unleashed.
good. Yeah, I think I mentioned about you doing that.
I'm going to do an audiobook, and my goal is to write 2 more books in 2023. 2 more books, and
what will they be on?
You have any idea? I mean, I've got a couple of things, but yeah, definitely 2 more books. I've got a surprise that I'll be releasing in 2023 that I think will be pretty cool as far as the brand of Unleashed and all of that. I'd say
I don't know about it, so it really must be a surprise.
No, you know about it. And then I would also say really launching the YouTube channel, even though we have it, but getting real serious about videos and content and really growing that. And I love,
definitely.
I love doing videos and coaching and stuff like that. And so, yeah, I mean, I think we're moving in, a direction where we've got some goals and things that we want to accomplish. And, I have a goal, and it's going to happen in 2023, is to fly private. I've never flown private. Joy and the kids had a chance to do it last year. I love private jets. They just give me butterflies. It's weird, but it's one of my things.
What if your experience on it is not what you thought?
It's going to be great. I already know. I love flying. No, I love flying. I love flying. I've probably taken 40 flights this year.
What do you envision it being, feeling, and looking like? What do you envision in a private jet? I don't understand because I was on it and. I envision. You can't go to the bathroom. Well, the one I was on, we couldn't even go to the bathroom, so we couldn't even drink anything.
No, I envision.
It was still amazing, but I'm just saying. I'm just trying to think about. I'm trying to envision what your thoughts are on and going on, being on a private jet. What does that look like to you?
To me, it's just
because you're not a rapper. You're not going to go on a high end.
Only rappers fly in private jets.
I'm sorry. You're not like Grant Cardone going to go on this amazing. I mean, maybe.
How do you know?
I don't know. That's what I'm wondering. What is it going to look like? And
just because your first experience flying private was a small one doesn't mean.
Okay. So then, what's your goal to be on?
Just fly private. And my goal eventually is for us to fly private all the time.
Sparkling water in there for you?
Yeah, definitely San Pellegrino.
Yes, I'm saying.
with the
Like,
side
what
of
are your,
cranberry juice.
what do you envision it feeling and looking like and seeming like?
I just no, there's no. I mean,
Just to get on it.
it's just the accomplishment of I've always wanted to fly private since I was young,
Got ya.
and so it'll just be an accomplishment more.
Yeah.
Not so much a goal, but I'm ready for that.
I know you are.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I feel like I do have a lot more goals. They're just in here.
You got to write them down. We'll have a goal session, and we encourage you to do the same thing.
Yeah.
You should definitely plan out, your 2023. Write some goals down. Start somewhere.
Yeah.
You got to start
it out.
somewhere. Speak it out. Start
the
somewhere.
thing to me is speak it out, write it out, and then pursue it.
Yeah, it's super important. And honestly, pertaining to speaking it out, if you are looking for a great home inspection experience, then I want you to give my friends over at Weatherstone Home Inspections a call. This is the only home inspection company that I entrust with my own personal clients. And the reason why, guys, is because Weatherstone has been in the business over a decade, and they have completed over 11,000 inspections and have over 1,000 five-star reviews. Yes, over 1,000. Their trained team of inspectors ensure that everything is done right. Contact my friends today over at Weatherstone Home Inspections at weatherstonehomeInspections.com or give them a call at 586-651-6556. Any other goals, Joy, before we wrap it up today?
I do want to have a handful of people that I hold accountable for health this year, actually. Yeah, it's like a goal. Like not coaching. I'm not going to throw coaching out there, but I want to be
Joy Ford health coaching in the works.
Coaching is like too many people try to do coaching, but just accountability wise for people. I know
that's called coaching.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. Well, thank you, Bob.
Basically.
But anyways, accountability for other people that are looking to do things physically. And
I think it should be a coaching. I think you should think about that. I think that'd be awesome. Something to think about.
Accountability.
Coaching. Accountability and coaching is the same thing.
It's just
but are you
too many coaches out there.
Well, but coaches are great because I just did an
I'm just saying
episode.
everybody wants to be a coach.
I wrote. No, it's not about. But that's not why you're doing it.
Yeah, you're right.
You're doing it because you want to help people.
Yeah, I just want to be like.
And people will hire you.
Show me that you were in the gym today. Send me a picture.
But people will hire you for that. That's what coaching is, because people need accountability. That's why people hire me to learn how to prospect. That's why people hire me to speak.
Yeah.
Become an expert.
But that is one of my goals this year, is to have a group of women or men, both of you guys. And if you need some accountability to hold some accountability to be in the gym or run or whatever you're trying to do,
Coach Joy Ford.
I will help you.
Coach Joy Ford.
Sure.
I like it.
Want to throw the C word at it?
I'm speaking it over you. I like it. I think that's a good one. And so, there's some great things coming in 2023. I encourage you guys, like Joyce said, to write some things down, believe some things, start somewhere. We've got some great things that we're going to be planning out, rolling out. Maybe
and really believing
a marriage conference. I think we need to do a real raw and uncut marriage conference.
No.
Yes, absolutely. I think people would come to that.
Maybe 2024. But really, I would say really believing you can do it. Like, not just saying it and not just writing, but like really in your mind as if you've done it.
Yeah.
Like, it has to be embedded in here first.
Well, these are going to be a part of your coaching skill principles that you give to people, right?
Sure. You want to coach me? Coach.
Why don't you coach me? I'm the one that needs to run and lose some weight.
I try. Well, you have excuses. I can't deal with excuses.
That's why people hire a coach.
Okay. Maybe you can be my first client.
Okay. Sounds good. Anything else?
No, I think that's great. I mean, I know that there are many more goals. They're still cooking.
Yeah.
Sometimes it comes out like.
Let's work on finalizing those too.
For sure.
We encourage you guys to do the same. All right. Well, guys, we appreciate you tuning in to another episode of the Justin Ford Unleashed podcast. This has been a real, raw, and uncut segment. This episode was brought to you by Nextdoor Lending. Nextdoor Lending is a team of professionals that believe everyone should be treated as if they live next door. The founders and team members have more than 150 years of combined experience helping clients all over the country choose the best loan program to help you accomplish your goals. Nextdoor Lending is currently licensed in 21 states and has a team of over 100 loan officers specializing in helping you get the best rate and terms. Whether you're looking to refinance your home or you're looking to purchase your next home, call my friends over at Nextdoor Lending today at 888-885-3667 or visit their website at nextdoorlending.com. With over 600 plus 5-star reviews, and a perfect A+ Better Business Bureau rating, Nextdoor Lending will not only help you find the right program and terms for you, but they'll make sure that it's a great experience. Again, give my friends over at Nextdoor Lending a call today, right now, 888-885-3667, or visit them at nextdoorlending.com. Thanks for tuning in, guys. 2 things I'll leave you with, as always. Number 1, it's not how you start. What matters is how you finish. And number 2, with God, all things are possible. God bless you. Happy New Year. Make sure that 2023 is your best year yet. We'll see you on the next one.